thinking I'll go for about an hour today, and then I'll stop and do something else. Just debating on what I want to do after this. Maybe what I'll do is I'll play and then see what's on TV, and if there's nothing, then I'll come back again. Man, my body's tired today. Somebody wasting my time. Yep, sure is. Hold on 1 second. Yep. Not interested. As a matter of fact, I'm so uninterested. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Turn that off. Because I see what's about to happen today, and I'm not in the mood for it. Not in the mood. I mean, it's like if people want to fight other people, then that's fine. It's just not what I'm into right now. I'm just not into that. I've been playing this game for a couple of years now, and I just want to have a nice, chill boss fight session. I don't want no recusants, no invaders. I don't want no dumb stuff. I just want to fight the bosses, and I just want to go about my business.
Hey man.
Hey, how's it going? I can't see. Actually, here I can. Let me do this. Uh, it's Danny. I can see it. I can switch it over real quick without having to get my phone. How you doing today, Danny? I can't. I can't tell who it is when I have the screen set up this way. Just playing this for. I'm thinking for about an hour. We'll see. Uh, like I said, just wanting to do some boss fights. Just something pretty chill. I'm not really into fighting other people. Uh, if you would have asked me uh, like 2 years ago if I would have fought other people, I would have said heck yeah.
What game is this?
Uh, the name of this game is called Elden Ring. Let's see if I can get it. I think. Let me switch characters because I don't think I'm gonna get called up here. Yeah, so the name of the game is it's called Elden Ring. It's an action adventure game, so it's not really a lot more than just beating the crap out of somebody or something. Uh, But it's good to pass the time. I've played this game now for I'm trying to think when this game came out. I'd say it's been about 3.5 years ago when it came out, and so I've been playing it since it came out. And every so often I go back and just practice my skills. Uh, the game is fun. I think the game itself is fun, and the story is pretty cool. If you're into like fantasy, stuff like Lord of the Rings, and kind of fighting fantasy like that. I'm not a big fan of the community as a whole that plays this game, because a lot of the people that I've run into that play this game, they are what we like to call in the streaming world backseaters. And I don't know if you've ever heard that term backseater before. It's where someone is offering you
What is the
unsolicited.
point of this game?
So the point of the game is you are a person. I'll start it from the beginning so you can see it. I'll show you. I'll show you the beginning so that way you can sort of understand what all's happening. So if you watch this, it'll sort of tell you what's going on. It's easier than me having to explain it.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength
I was never into this kind of thing.
triggered.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people aren't. Like I said, I wasn't, um, and I'm still really not. I bought this game like 3 years ago, uh, and I actually I'll let this finish and then I'll
A
explain to you.
war leading to abandonment.
I have a love-hate relationship with this game.
Oh, rise now, Ye tarnished, ye dead, who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
So the point is, like, when you start the game, you're pretty much a nobody, and you're building up your power to eventually become the next ruler of this land. But like I said, me and this game, we have a love-hate relationship. I never intended to buy Elden Ring when I first bought it. About 3.5 years ago, I was looking for a game to buy, and at that time,
I was not expecting you to come on tonight.
yeah, it was unexpected. I was sitting here and I'd finished up what I was doing, and I wasn't really hungry enough to start cooking. So I'm just going to eat some leftovers that I had yesterday that I had made. Um, so I'm using some of my cooking time to just play for a little bit. But yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with this game. About 3.5 years ago, I was looking for a new game to play, and I was locked in on buying um a Zelda game on my Nintendo Switch. Um, but the thing was, when that game came out originally, uh, it had a lot of glitches and a lot of bugs, and a lot of reviewers online were saying to not get the game yet, and to wait for the bugs to get worked out. And so I was watching YouTube one night, and I watched two YouTubers play this game. And when I saw it, I was like, "Well, this looks like a like a
Good to see you anyway.
Zelda kind of game." Yeah. Oh, thanks. This looks like a Zelda kind of like game, and so I'm going to give it a go. And I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know anything about the developer. I didn't know anything about any of the games that were else in the series. I didn't know anything about Dark Souls or nothing like that. I've never played anything like that before. Um, and I will say honestly that out of all of the video games that I've played in my entire life, this was the most frustrating game that I've ever played, because the learning curve for me was pretty steep. And it took a while for me to understand how to play the game, like properly or effectively. It's probably a better way of saying it. Um, but then once I figured it out, it really wasn't that bad. Um, and so you can see if you looked at those time clocks on the side, I have like thousands of hours
The
invested
picture is cool.
in this game. Oh, thanks. Thousands of hours invested in this game. And a lot of it is I'm not looking for clout. Like I'm not looking to be the best player in the world. I'm not looking to, wreak havoc on other players and all that stuff. I just like playing for myself, and I like playing against the bosses. And let me see. I like playing against the bosses. Uh, but I'll still go back and play the story again. I've beaten this game at least, I would say, total. So with just this one character, I've beat the game 30 times. With the other characters added in altogether, I've probably beat this game 35, 36 times. Like, I'm on the highest difficulty level. I have like a maxed out character, so I'm at the maximum level at 713. Like, I earned all this stuff. And so my thought is, if I've invested this much time in the game and this many hours into the game, and like I said, literally we're talking about thousands of hours. I probably have about 2 to 3 thousand hours invested in this game. Um, I still come back to it, um, just for fun. So, but yeah, I was gonna play this for a little bit, and then
What
I
is the
was.
plan for Sunday afternoon?
If you send me the Zoom invite, I think it will do what we did last week, and we can. If you want to chat first, we can. If not, then I'm thinking we could just jump straight into the stream. Maybe do a little bit of Wheel of Fortune, a little bit of Family Feud, and then we can try something else. That police game, it's expensive with all the updates. It's expensive. It's like a $50 game, but I think I can. I think I found a way to make it cheaper. Don't do it. You dog. He got me. But it's a, yeah, it's an
I
expensive game.
figured.
It's an expensive game, but I'll figure out how to work the price thing out. Uh, I think I can get it if I upgrade my PlayStation membership. I can get it for free, and I think it's cheaper for me to upgrade my PlayStation membership than it is for me to buy the game and buy all the updates. Because the game, like I said, yeah, the game is $30. The update is another $20, and then each of the other updates are $2 or $3 a piece. So it's like you can easily get up to $60, $70 spent in the game, and that's a lot for a simulator, I think. But like I said, I think I can get a better price if I upgrade my membership. And I was thinking about upgrading my membership anyway. So it all works out good. You know what you do it. But yeah, my thought is, like I said, I'm just going to do a couple of boss fights, and then I am going to probably switch to something else.
You don't have to worry about it if you don't want to.
Oh, it's cool. Like I said, I was thinking about upgrading my membership anyway, because there are some other games that I can get for free if I upgrade my membership. So the way the PlayStation thing works is you have to have a membership to play like a lot of the network games. Like you have to have a subscription, and like right now I have like the base subscription, which lets me get like I can get 2 free games a month, and they get to pick them. I don't get to pick what 2 free games they are. PlayStation and Sony does. and then I can play network games. If I get the next level up subscription, I get more free games. Um, and when I looked at the list, Police Simulator is a free game on the next subscription level list. So, and then there are some other games that I've been wanting to play that are also on that next level. So it's not a big deal. Except I'm just trying to figure out what makes the most sense because like I'm not a big fan of just throwing money
Got it.
around. Yeah, throwing money around for no reason. Like I try to be a good steward of my resources, and if I can get the same thing for less money, then I will do that. So that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Just making sure it makes sense. Yeah, there are some other games that I've been wanting to get that I wanted to try for a while. So, like I say, yeah, I'll do this for probably another 30, 30 minutes or so, and then switch to something else. It's the game has slowed down a lot over the years. I've
They keep
noticed.
updating the game.
I noticed that. I noticed that there are at least 10. Well, there's the base game, and then there's an expansion pack, and then there's a bunch of updates for like new cars and new cities and stuff like that too. And so I can see all of the things that they have there. It's a lot. It's a lot going on with it for sure. It's pretty cool. I've seen other YouTubers play it, and it looks like it's fun. It looks like there's a lot of things you can do uh, with the game.
Every few months.
I noticed. Yeah. Don't you do it? Don't you dare! You sit down. Yeah. I'm just, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm waiting for somebody to call me into a fight. I could do more than just probably this. Run around and beat up on some other people. Where she do that?
Oh my goodness.
Running around. Running around. Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Ah, damn. I don't know what was going on. I must have pushed something. Oh, you dog. What did I push? He was doing something that he wasn't supposed to be doing. Hey, buddy. But yeah, me and this little dude right here, I made this look. He's got blood all over his face. Me and this little dude, we've done a lot together. This was the first character that I made when I first started playing the game. So this guy is near and dear to my heart. He's my little chubby buddy. He's got a little belly on him.
Do you ever play without streaming?
Sometimes, sometimes it depends on like the games. Like some games just don't stream very well. Like if I'm playing card games or like things like that. Most of the time, I stream. Um, and like I said, it's not really for like I'm not trying to get views or I'm not trying to get subscribers or anything like that. I stream a lot of times because I will replay the streams while I'm working. And as crazy as it sounds, yes, I watch myself play my own games, but it's just kind of good background noise because it's sort of neutral. And sometimes it's fun to watch myself play something again because I can see the mistakes that I make. Because sometimes when I'm playing the game, I get so wrapped up in the game that I'm not really paying attention to everything I should be. And so if I go back and watch it again, then I can kind of learn from my mistakes. Uh, so, but yeah, me streaming, like I said, it started. Oh, this is cute. Up, and he disconnected, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, and see, that's why it's not fun to play anymore either. So that guy disconnected me. Uh, Obviously, he wasn't happy for whatever reason, so we'll block him. I'm not interested in. I don't like playing with people that do that because what I find is some people do that because they're fishing. They're trying to build up a list of people that they can invade and stuff. So I'm not interested. Oh. Oh. I think I went off for a second. I had a looked like I had an internet problem. I'm back. Hold on 1 second while I see if I can figure out what just happened. What just happened? Hold on a second. We're having technical issues. Technical difficulties. Ah. All right. So let me see what's happening.
You're back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think I had a network problem. The internet here is different than the internet that I used to have. So, like I said, I think I had a glitch. Had a little bit of a glitch. Ah, yeah, I'm back.
How was your day?
It was good. It's busy. Excuse me. It was busy. Like I said, had to work on a presentation uh, for an interview that I have tomorrow, and I had a couple of applications that I wanted to send out. So I got those sent. And yeah, and that was about it. It was good. How about yourself? How was your day?
What time is your interview tomorrow?
It is tomorrow afternoon at at 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock Eastern time. So this will be my second interview with this company, which is a good
Busy.
sign. Since your day was busy.
It was.
Okay. Was it a good busy or a bad busy? Sometimes busy can be good because it's things that you like doing and it makes the time go by fast. And sometimes busy can be bad, or maybe not necessarily bad, but not as good if you find yourself doing things
Good.
that you good, good, good. I'm glad to hear you had a productive day and had a good productive day. Those are always the best. I'm hoping to get my days good and productive again here once I start working again. Uh,
Jamie.
you know what? I should change his name. I should change my character's name to Jamie. Right now, his name is, that's his name up there in the top left-hand corner of the screen.
Augustus Plump.
Yeah, that's who it is. I think I'm going to play for about maybe 5, 10 more minutes, and if I don't get called up for any fights, I'm going to switch games to something else.
I think that is going to be an ongoing joke.
You know, it probably will at this point because it seems like the name Jamie keeps following us because in the game that we played yesterday, that girl's brother, her brother's name was Jamie, and that was hilarious to me because we just made that name up, like because we couldn't call him Chuck because there was already Charles and Chuck, you know, so we couldn't use Chuck again. And besides, he didn't look like a Chuck; he looked like something else. And so we had locked in on Jamie, and now everybody's name is Jamie. Everybody's name is Jamie. It's funny. Uh, let's see. Can I? Wait a minute. That's weird. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel. Cancel.
You should switch everything to that.
Yeah. Change everybody's name to Jamie. It's funny. That is funny. I think I'm gonna switch games, but I'm not sure. Let me let me see what I have. I'm gonna keep the stream going, but your screen's gonna turn blue for a second. Your screen's gonna turn blue. So you should probably see a big blue screen with a camera with a line through it and some moving, smiling faces. Uh, but what I'm doing in the background is I'm going through my game catalog and seeing what else I have that I can play. Because I want to play something, but I don't want it to be like too involved. I just want something that's just chill, where I can kind of relax a little bit. You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change games. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna change games. We're gonna switch to Dreams. Uh, so this stream will end unfortunately because I can't switch seamlessly on the PlayStation 4. I would have to have a PlayStation 5 to do that. But this stream will end. Another stream will begin, and
I
we'll
see
play.
it.
We'll play some games over there. So I'll be right back in just a few minutes. Oh, but I think we're gonna play Dreams because I feel like it's a good neutral game.